Hello, I am Anvikram, and it's been a while. Today I'm going to be talking about channel meta, the stuff that's happened over the past few months, and my plans for the future. Starting with the past, what the heck has been going on with my upload schedule? For starters, I'm going to have to rewind all the way back to the summer when I kind of went Nerf crazy. That was my main focus for my channel. I was having a blast editing Nerf content and just playing Nerf and doing that sort of thing over gaming content. The POV footage itself was performing a lot better than my gaming content at the time, and I kind of got carried away in the hype. Then fall semester started, when I ran into a couple of classes that just destroyed my well-being and chipped away at my sanity, and I had less and less free time to work with. So I put all of my YouTube channel energy into Nerf stuff. That felt the most natural. That's what I had to do to keep the channel going, and that was the largest growth section for my channel over gaming content. Then the fall/winter break came into play, and my general daily and weekly schedule got completely destroyed. I am a creature of habit and routine, and when my schedule gets messed up, there are just some days when I want to curl up into a ball and try to wring out some semblance of comfort via binging video games, and that's kind of what happened over the past month or so, because I had one normal week of break with basically nothing to do. Then I traveled abroad, and that took up about a week and a half of break. Then I had the lead up to Christmas, and then the lead up to spring semester, then spring semester starting and getting acclimated to that. And now I am about 3 weeks into this term, and I'm starting to feel a sense of normalcy again. So that's why I'm making this video. I am here, I want to make content, and I am planning on bringing new content to the channel soon. So, speaking of this content, my core plan for keeping Nerf continuing on was to utilize the massive backlog of war footage that I have. Just stuff that I didn't immediately want to post. I was posting the best content that I had every week, and trimming out the stuff that I didn't really care for as much. There's some good stuff in my archives. For instance, the past 2 Nerf videos that I made, but I've come to the realization that I have unknowingly been looking through nostalgia goggles for a lot of this. So while technically the videos that I've been putting out recently for Nerf is a 3-part thing, it is a best of 3 team deathmatch round, the 3rd video, which I have almost totally complete, is rather short and uneventful and nowhere near as good raw footage and content-wise as the first 2. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. And that is the case for a lot of the footage that I haven't posted. There was some stuff that I recorded in the spring where there was a team deathmatch round that was 25 minutes long, and everybody had basically run out of ammo, and it was hot, and all this other stuff. It did not work out to be a good video. It wouldn't have made a good video. And there's other stuff like that. So here we are in the winter. It's cold. We're in the off season. So unless if I can somehow take a 2-hour trip one way to the next nearest club that actually does things indoors during the winter, I'm not going to be able to record any new footage or release any new gameplay. I'll still look for the archives to see if I have anything that's worth posting, but just keep in mind that in terms of normal Nerf videos, I'm not really going to be able to do them. Now there's gaming content. So, on top of just wanting to make Nerf content, there was a general drive towards just wanting to do Nerf-like things and then keeping brushed up in Smash and messing around with Pokemon Unite and occasionally playing Splatoon just to keep my skills sharp. I would say that in the fall, I definitely experienced some burnout of Splatoon, genuinely. I was just If I had a rough time, I would just stop playing about 30 minutes in, and that was it for a week and a half. Now, fortunately, I've had a few good play sessions over the past few weeks. I'm starting to get a sense of getting back into it, so I can bring gaming content back. But with college and all that sort of thing, I'm not sure if the traditional Splatoon format could be continued as the norm. I end up setting very high expectations for myself so I can make the best possible content I can make. I'm playing as well as I possibly can, and if I'm not at my best, I'm not going to be able to make content on the same level as I have in the past. However, there was that stint of doing auto-expansion content, and personally I had a fun time just playing through auto-expansion again and editing that content. The thing is that series got killed off early on because of some technical issues. It was a Let's Play, and having a gaping hole in the middle from footage that got corrupted didn't really work out. However, thanks to other content creators, I've had an idea, a way to continue with auto-expansion in a sense in a non-linear fashion, that being going onto my main account and trying to 1000% auto-expansion. Auto-expansion is difficult, especially once you get into the multiple options that you can choose for weapons for every level. Some levels are just ridiculously difficult. I'm curious as to what sort of content would result from that, so that's definitely on the table for gaming content. Additionally, I'm not quite done with Smash Ball Max. My plans for that custom stage have been affected a lot by these past few weeks, however. One of the things that I really want to do with the stage is get some actual gameplay with commentary with friends. And coordinating with some of my friends is kind of tricky, so I haven't really been able to do that. However, that is still on the table for content moving forward. I have a couple of more video ideas for that stage, and in terms of Smash custom stages in general, there is a lot of potential there. And of course, on top of all of this, there's the prospect of doing some more Mario Kart content, because Mario Kart is basically second nature to me, and it has been for a very long time, and is basically the easiest thing I could imagine for making content with all this college stuff that's going on. My last and final idea is to go in yet another direction and do some just very experimental things. I want to do some meta-style videos for Nerf, that being, you know, the making of Nerf content, the music of Nerf content, that kind of thing. And then there's just the idea of doing completely random commentary/explanation videos. There are quite a handful of things that I personally find interesting, and naturally I like talking about them, and I like sharing my experiences with other people. And I see that as another opportunity for my YouTube channel. I've got just a handful of random things that I'm into, and it's basically free content. Well, that was basically everything that I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys are all caught up to speed. I should be getting back into semi-regular uploads soon, and I'll see you then. I am Anvidram, and I will see you soon.